Module 2, Lesson 4's objective will continue on this page. Students will measure various objects using centimeter rulers and meter sticks. For problem 3, the students should use a centimeter ruler to find the length from one hash mark to the next of each object. A hash mark is an up and down line, a slash mark. So I've inserted a centimeter ruler into this presentation. In order to measure triangle A, I need to select my ruler and move it over to the hash marks on triangle A. Remember, the top numbers on my ruler are inches and the bottom numbers are in centimeters as noted on the ruler. Once I have moved my ruler, I find out the closest whole number, since there are no fractions on this page, from slash mark to slash mark. And then I record my answer where it says triangle A is blank centimeters long. After doing so, I will move my ruler and measure square B. Again, I will go from hash mark to hash mark, find the answer of the number of centimeters long that square B is, and I will record the answer here. Move the ruler and do semicircle C from hash mark to hash mark. Once I know how many centimeters long semicircle C is, I will record my answer on this line here. Again, I will move my ruler. This time I will measure hexagon D. And just in case you're interested, a hexagon is a shape with 6 sides and 6 vertices. Vertices are the corners. Once I measure my lines from hash mark to hash mark and figure out how many centimeters long hexagon D is, I'll record my answer right there. Finally, I'll move my ruler and measure rectangle E. I will measure again from hash mark to hash mark and record my answer here. Again, there are no fractions on this page, so choose the number that it is closest to, the closest whole number. On the bottom, it asks you to explain how the strategy to find the length of each shape above is different than how you would find the length if you used a centimeter cube. You may or may not remember, in Module 2, Lesson 2, the students had a little centimeter cube that they had to cut out on their homework sheet. Then they laid the cube along the line that they were measuring. They drew an end mark, moved the cube, drew another end mark, moved the cube, drew another end mark, and so forth. This process of repeating the same step over and over again is called iteration. Well, the difference with using a centimeter cube and a centimeter ruler is when you use a centimeter ruler, you don't have to continue moving it over and over again, marking your end marks. Instead, you just lay it down and measure the line that you are being asked to measure. So with a centimeter cube, you use the process called iteration. And this is how you spell it. With a centimeter ruler, you do not use iteration.